What is going on, you guys? Wonderbrad here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Just sliding on in there. And we are going to be checking out the brand new update. I've got a couple of decks ready, but we also have a legendary chest, our clan chest, and a 10-win grand challenge chest. So gonna be a pretty packed up video. And yeah, then I'll answer some questions and we'll talk about Supercell's possible but pretty much brand new game that's gonna be coming out eventually. I mean, we'll talk about it at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, the new update has just dropped. You got the 2v2 and like friendly battles. Like a lot of stuff has changed like on the appearance of the game and everything. So it's pretty cool. But we got this legendary chest here first. So let's just open it up, get it out of the way, because there is a brand new legendary animation too, which I think is pretty cool. And I'm hoping for either a Night Witch, maybe a Graveyard, or anything else that would be pretty solid in my deck. Let's just pop it up and let's see. 500 gems, let's do it. And it spins around a lot. It's pretty awesome. And what did we get? We got, hey, the Miner. That's awesome. Yes, there we go. Getting it up to level 3. That was like, I didn't say it, but that was also one of the cards that I wanted to get up because you need those legendary upgrades. Let's screenshot that, and pretty solid start to the video. There we go. But the first deck here is a Bandit, Executioner, Night Witch, Miner cycle deck, because obviously the Night Witch was changed in the balance changes, the Bandit was changed, the Miner's just a solid card, the Skeletons were changed, the Tornado was changed, so it's a pretty balance-heavy deck. So let's just hop into a ladder match, see what we can do. I did play one match with this earlier and ended up winning, so I mean, it's been pretty solid so far. Let's go against Axel and see if we can get a victory against this man. And yeah, the Night Witch the Night Witch nerf, sorry, I'm not really sure how good or bad it is. Like, it's obviously a bit worse because it spawns less bats upon death and just over time and everything. So it is a bit of a tough card to kind of like pinpoint how good or bad it's going to be. I think it's still going to be used and everything, but I don't know if it's going to be quite as strong as it was before. Let's see, how does she go against the Goblin Gang? See, she can't even, like, take out a full Goblin Gang by herself, and she almost could before, and the Goblin Gang got nerfed too, so I feel like you can tell she's a little bit weaker. And this guy's going level 12 EliteBarbarians. He's going for a little bit of a cheesy strategy, but can't blame him too much. Let's just NATO the Hog and the E-Barb onto our King's Tower. There we go, taking them both on there, and taking one shot from the other E-Barb, but really not too bad. Let's pack Miner and Bandit onto this push. And yes, tower tanking, or Miner tanking for the tower. And we're going to have a dirty push on... Okay, wait, we were. Valkyrie, please stop. Wow, Valkyrie's strong. Okay, we almost had a really solid push onto that guy's tower. But that Valkyrie just kind of swooped in out of nowhere and just took out everything. That was a pretty impressive defense by Axel over here. Also, Skeletons going down from 4 to 3. I think Ice Spirit is definitely a better 1 elixir card than them right now, but Skeletons are still better for tanking for stuff like Electro Wizard, and all that, and Wizard, just that stuff that does, like, more than enough damage to take out the Ice Spirit in one shot. So I don't think the Skeletons are necessarily going anywhere, but you can definitely tell that they're a weaker card. Alright, let's go a Bandit for this Barbarian over here, or Elite Barbarian, I'm sorry, and see if she can take him out. I mean, he got a couple of shots off, but really not too bad. And I'm just kind of like learning with you guys, seeing what cards do like how much damage, seeing what cards are better, what cards are not quite as good. And to be honest, I don't really know if we're going to see that big of a difference in the Bandit. Like, it is buffed for sure, but it's tough to use it as like a main win condition in your deck when it's only gotten like a slight buff. Still a bit of a tough card to use. Let's go Skeletons there. And I'm thinking we're going to have to win this game by like Miner, Night Witch poisoning this guy out. So we'll just kind of stay tuned for that. See if we can get some good poisons down on Goblin Gangs. And this guy's just repeatedly coming in with the E-Barbs. It's a little bit annoying too because like I have to keep on stopping them or they're going to take out my tower. And it's, yeah, it's just like, they're not great. They're just a little bit annoying. And there we go, taking out the Goblin Gang, kind of, a bit, yeah, we took out that Goblin Gang, we'll take that, we'll say we did it. And if that Executioner, no, he's not going to be able to take out the Musketeer. I was going to say, if he took out that Musketeer, we could have had a beefy counter push going down, but it wasn't meant to be. Let's cycle back to our, oh, he froze it, okay. I mean, bit of a bad freeze because we had that King's Tower activated, but let's do this, and poison, or tornado everything into the poison. I know I maybe shouldn't use that, but yes, Bandit shot on the tower. Bandit is, oh, he zapped it away. Dang it. Okay, we almost took out that tower with the Bandit. That was pretty awesome. Let's just miner the back, put a poison spell down, and that should be able to do it. Let's just NATO these guys away, and there we go. Gonna wrap up this first win here against Axel, even though he was just a level 11. Our cards were pretty similar level. Remember, my level 12 card, or my cards at level 12, none of them are level 12. But yeah, let's pop open this Grand Challenge chest now, because I want to keep you guys entertained with chest openings throughout the video. And fingers crossed for a legendary. The new legendary animation, like, before you get to a slot where you're going to unlock a legendary card, the little card number thing, like, starts lighting up. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so far, not too bad. We got Heal, Golem, Epics. Yes, wait, this isn't going to be a legendary, is it? Oh, 3 Royal Giants, seriously? I told you guys, it has to light up for it to be a legendary. No legendary that time, just a Royal Giant. Okay, and here's the deck number 2 on the day. It's just kind of one that I've kind of quickly thrown together to test out some cards. Let's upgrade the Bowler first, and the Witch as well. Let's get her up to level 5, just so I'm not using ridiculously underleveled cards. But yeah, it's basically a big giant splash deck. No legendaries in this deck at all, but I'm using the Goblin Gang, the Witch, and I don't know, Tornado obviously, but I don't think anything in this deck other than that has been touched. Let's test it out in another battle and see if we can get another win against the Crying Man. I cry every time. Don't know what that was, but we'll just throw the crying eyes out there for Mr. Crying Man. And yeah, just kind of gonna play pretty slowly, as we usually do with beatdown decks. Going Goblin Gang at the back. And yeah, I mean, everyone's still rocking the 1 elixir skeletons, so I'm sure that might change in the next, like, week or so, just kind of depending on what kind of cards come in and out of the meta. But yeah, I still think that the skeletons are gonna be there. Like, they're just gonna be one of those cards that's always kind of meta-ish, even if they're not, like, completely in every deck like they were before balance changes hit. And this guy has an Executioner and Knight, so I'm guessing it's got to be Splash Yard. Like, Splash Yard, really strong deck, and it's got the Executioner in there, instead of the Bowler for most people's decks. But we just shut down his push, so let's get a push going with our Bowler, our Baby Dragon, and the Giant. And do I want to poison that? Not really. Not a whole lot of poison value there, just like the Ice Wizard, the Knight. Nothing too good. And please, Bowler, hit the tower. Hit the The Bowler needs to be like a tile, not even closer, and he could hit the tower. He was so close, but just not close enough. And if this guy does have Graveyard, I can just put my poison spell down. So you really do have a pretty solid deck here. You've got the Witch that does a nice bunch of splash damage on air and ground, the Bowler with his pushback, the Baby Dragon, and Mr. Cragman has a Royal Giant. So I mean, he's probably making his opponents cry. That's probably where the name comes from. We got the Goblin Gang, we got the Bowler. If he I was just gonna say, if he backs it with an Executioner, that would suck. But that's okay. Let's get Baby Dragon down here. Let's get a Giant in front, using our troops to counter push. And luckily for us, this guy doesn't have a Graveyard, so to be honest, we're not in a bad spot here. Let's NATO all of this stuff together to get the Bowler and the Baby Dragon. Maybe at least hitting the tower. Bowler, please. Bowler, come on. You have one job. Just hit the tower. It's okay. We're getting giant shots down. Bowler taking a step closer. And please. Yes, Bowler on the tower. Perfect. Finally getting some Bowler shots on there. That is just such a nice relief. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to see the Bowler hit the tower like once or twice, and I would be happy. And there we go. And he's coming in with another Royal Giant push, and oh, takes out my Witch. I'm telling you guys, the Witch would be so much better if she spawned like a couple of skeletons after she died. Make her a completely different card. That would, I feel like that would be the buff that she really needs. And let's NATO all of this over here. Drop a... Okay, he's gonna NATO me back, but that's okay. Dropping the poison spell on the tower, the Executioner, and the Knight. Saying a good night to that card. Terrible joke, but it's okay. We're masters of terrible jokes here. Let's get a Bowler down for his Executioner, because I can't let him get like any chip damage onto my tower, because if he can get like a solid Royal Giant push down, it could do way too much damage to me. That was a valuable lightning though. That was a good lightning. I would throw a well played down there, but I don't want to. And let's see, let's get a poison spell down here. Oh, Giant was getting such nice shots there. Let's tornado everything here. And the Bowler died. The Bowler had... I feel like the bowler shouldn't have gone down there with that much health to a log. But, hey, we're chipping down his tower, getting it down super, super low. Let's go. Oh, witch on the wrong side. I just screwed that up so badly. Oh, my goodness. Okay. And I need a goblin gang. Goblin gang, please, please, please. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 goblin gang. Oh, crap. Okay, so I really screwed that up. I feel like we could have definitely won that match if we had taken down, like, if we had just done a couple of things differently, like not put my witch on the wrong side of the map. But to be honest, I think this is a decently strong deck. I'm not 100% sure how strong the witch is going to be after these balance changes. I've seen her in a few decks so far. So yeah, I would say throw her into some decks, see how she's working, but the Night Witch is still the #1 witch in my opinion. Anyways, let's pop open this clan chest and then hop into the community Q&A because we have some major stuff to talk about. But let's see. Can we get a legendary in this chest? Literally the only thing I want, and no, we can't. We get 3 tornadoes, so we can upgrade that, but no legendary. But let's hop into the community Q&A and finish it up. Okay guys, and today's community Q&A comes from our Jill Paxter YouTuber, and his question is, if the cannon cart was added, what will you do if you get it in a grand challenge? And this came out before Clash Royale released all of the new cards, but if you go back to the last video, I actually called that the cannon cart was going to come into the game. The question was, what card do you want to see next in the game? And my answer was the cannon cart, and then Clash Royale was like, brilliant idea, let's put it in the game. Okay, not really, they would have had it planned out before, but it's still coming into the game. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that I kind of called what card was coming into the game. But Supercell is also, by the looks of it, coming out with a brand new game, which I think is really, really cool. I've heard like some rumors about it and some people like talking about it on Twitter and stuff. And apparently it's supposed to be like a bigger esports game than Clash Royale. Maybe it's not this game, maybe they're coming out with like some different game that's supposed to be that one. But as far as I know, this is it. So I'm super, super excited for this game. Let me know down in the comments what you think this game is going to be like. Is it going to be like a 1v1 type thing, a team-up game, more like Vainglory or something like that? Let me know down in the comments below because I am super excited for that. Hopefully you guys are too. And yeah, also let me know what you guys think of these balance changes. I know I didn't have the Inferno Dragon in here. Maybe gonna have to give him his own video, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyways. Leave a like if you did, comment with some community Q&As, and make sure to like people's community Q&A so I can see them easier. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out!